Good morning. Thank you. Welcome to Chicago, and welcome to Relativity Fest. I got to tell you, it's absolutely incredible to come on stage every year and see all of you gather together for our very special week. I love Relativity Fest, but it makes me really nervous to be up on stage every time. But I really love Fest. As it's the physical manifestation of this amazing community and ecosystem that you all have helped build. We have over 2,000 attendees this year, and you guys come from many disciplines. Lit support, your lawyers, developers, SQL DBAs, salespeople, and executives. Take a moment and look around the room. You're going to see your coworkers, your clients, your vendors, and your competitors. And what's special about this week is that whatever affiliation that you have with the person next to you, maybe it's your best client, or maybe it's that client who's the biggest pain in your butt, or maybe it's your fiercest competitor. It really doesn't matter this week, because over the next few days, we're all friends. And as friends, we're going to collaborate with each other, exchanging ideas, imagining and dreaming about the future and what can be done, how to solve more problems for our customers, and build stronger and more valuable businesses by doing more with relativity. I got to tell you, it's super inspiring, and I'm so grateful for you not only spending all this time with us this week, but for everything that you do to build this ecosystem. And I especially want to acknowledge a few of you, our academic scholars, paralegal and law school students, and their professors, for taking an active interest to learn our industry and our software. Our relativity experts and masters, relativity pros that have proven their skills and expertise with the platform. Our Innovation Award nominees, those of you who have been nominated by your peers for the amazing work that you've done in our industry or for the unique ways that you've customized the software. Our community super users, those of you who are helping us get better through your contributions on our Relativity community site, and for all the ideas that you post about our product. Thank you. It's amazing what all of you do with the platform, and your energy and your enthusiasm of relativity is our fuel, and it's our motivation to build a great product for you. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you do, for your support, for your patience, for being great stewards of the platform, for your business. Thank you. So, we're in this business of eDiscovery, and I got to tell you, I really, really love this industry. And unlike this little boy here, he's made a determination that he wants to be a lit support pro, and it's good that this little boy has clarity in his life, because I had no idea that this industry even existed. And like many of you, I stumbled upon this industry, and it sucked me in, and it chose me. And I'm glad it did, because it's truly a privilege to serve this industry and to serve our customers. And we do this grounded in our mission as a company, a mission to help our customers organize data, discover the truth, and act on it. Discover the truth. I love this industry because the work that our customers do in this industry is noble. The work that you do in this industry is important. And it's amazing and motivating to hear the stories of you impacting real change in the world. There's Meta-E in using relativity and relativity analytics to explore the pharma reports and the surveys and all the communication to analyze the deniability that took form during the Flint water case, helping to uncover the truth behind why so many people were exposed to toxic lead poisoning. And Night Owl, they've developed a streamlined process in relativity to collect and analyze public commentary on specific environmental issues. And so the regulators and the officials now receive input in record fast time and with greater accuracy than ever before. And there's a professor at Michigan State University who, in conjunction with the Relativity Academic Partner Program, and his law students, is building an application, the FCC Explorer. and it's an application that facilitates the searches of documents contained in the FCC database, a database that is public but notoriously difficult to use. And the FCC Explorer is democratizing data for everyone who's concerned about what is happening, whether it's related to net neutrality or maybe it's a consultant trying to show last year's ROI on agency dealings. And these are just some stories that we have. I'm going to tell you, I love this industry because the work that you do in this industry is noble and it's important, and you're doing so much of it. You all continue to use the software in force, pumping in more data, supporting more cases and more users than ever before. And I got to tell you, I'm so grateful and thankful that you continue to put trust in our platform. Our industry is going through some significant change and transformation, and it really is the continuation of decades of evolution that began with the genesis of what it was when we started basically digitizing paper to help teams deal with large number of documents. For those who were back then, it was like the Wild West, and you guys built systems to scan OCR and code documents to make them accessible and searchable in these digital repositories. The genesis of our industry. The next, we move into an era that's defined by the emergence of eDiscovery. And now the data volumes would significantly grow, and we would need to build systems to handle files natively so we didn't have to necessarily image them all to put them into a repo. And we also needed technology that could not only house large document repositories, but also support much larger review teams. And I got to tell you, the solutions in the era were like cutting edge and developed by let's support companies. Next, we move into an era that's been defined by the industrialization of eDiscovery. And every year, the projects got bigger, more data was collected, and the speed at which we would need to process, review, and produce data would need to significantly accelerate. Off-the-shelf software platforms became the standard. And this allowed for more specialization. And as a result, eDiscovery technology evolved way more rapidly than ever before, while becoming affordable for a much bigger constituency. We saw investments in automation. We saw the emergence of text analytics and machine learning, accelerating what humans can do and in some cases, displacing them. And now, we're entering a new era. What to call it, I have no idea. But I do know we are going to kind of rethink and reimagine a lot of the things that we're going, and a lot of things are going to change. I'll tell you, the broad adoption of SaaS platforms will level the playing field and significantly free up a lot of the intellectual energy of all the practitioners of our industry. And they're going to take all that free time and push their craft forward. They're going to solve new problems, get into new areas to drive revenue, build proactive motions to prevent disruptive issues before they happen. They're going to win business, and buying decisions won't be based on price, they'll be based on value. I got to tell you, for those of you who've been in our space for some time, take a moment to reflect on these different eras of our industry. Who were the dominant players? Who were the thought leaders? Who reinvented themselves and thrived? Who were the casualties? What, if anything, could they have done differently? Expand your thinking even more and think about all the progress that was made in each of these eras, brought in by new and innovation solutions to markets. How exciting it was to see these new solutions emerge, problems solved, and what was traditionally seemed impossible became routine. And if you were directly making things happen, how exciting it was to be part of it. How exactly this new era will define our industry, I don't know. And I don't have a front seat into it. You do. We're just one of the tool makers, and fundamentally, we are just working to make things simpler and faster for you. But the one thing that I do know, that given the tools, this community will do amazing things. And I know you'll do it because I've watched you do amazing things for the past 10 years.